The seasons are changing and it's a great time for a little mood motivation. Our next guest says a great way to start is by boosting your surroundings. Here to share the hottest home decorating trends for 2019 and better yet, how to do it ourselves is HGTV network star and interior designer Taniya Nayak. Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
I'm happy to have you here because I'm told that you are going to help us take our spaces from blah to brilliant. And you say that looking at 2019 is sort of like looking at the year of experimentation. What does that mean exactly?
Yes. I know. Sounds a little racy, right? But listen, I can talk design all day long because I love it with every fiber of my being. So when I say about experimentation, what I'm really trying to get at is let's get outside of this box. Last year, the big trend was a lot of neutrals, a lot of texture, whites, grays. We're going to break free from all that.
Okay. All right. So tell me how we're doing it. Off the top, the design trends. Some of them are pretty easy. They're looks that we can attain pretty with a little bit of effort.
Right, you don't have to hire a huge crew. There's a lot of things that you can do at home that are smaller that, you know, can make a really big impact. One of them is called Luxe Modern. This is one of my trends where it's all about metallics and mixing and matching metals. So I don't know if you have a stainless steel appliance set in your kitchen or not, but a lot of people get really nervous about bringing in a different type of hardware. So I'm here to say, do it. Go bold. You can do rose gold. I have the brushed gold, which I just did in my own house, and I love it. Like, I'm obsessed with it. And I also have stainless steel appliances. So it's a fun way to spruce it up and not worry about the matchy-matchy.
Okay, great. So don't be confined just because you have one metal in a room already.
Right.
Okay. So
exactly.
What are some of the must-haves for doing projects by ourselves? I like to be a little crafty. I don't know how good I am, so give us some tips.
Well, it's a good question. I have a toolkit. I'm a designer. I do DIY projects all the time. So in my kit, I have the essentials. You know, basically when you have everything put together, you're ready to go. You're only as good as your tools. So some of my must-haves are those erasers that clean scuff marks and scuffs off the wall. I have my tape measure. I have my Frog Tape brand painter's tape because anybody who likes to do a paint project has to have this. I did this door back here because this is one that I call eclectic and bold. And for me, it's really bringing a bold pop of color into your space. And it doesn't have to be an entire room. It could be something just like this with the door. But the reason we talk about the toolkit is, for me, with the Frog Tape, it has this paint block technology. So once the paint hits the edge of the tape, it creates this barrier, which ultimately leads to no paint bleed. So you're going to get a professional look. And that's why it's so important when you're DIYing to have the right tools.
Yes, don't skimp on that tape, because you will get a bleed.
Exactly.
It will not look nice. So I'm looking at that door.
Oh, that's
it's such a beautiful color. But choosing colors and mixing and matching styles can sometimes be overwhelming for people. How do you go about picking the right colors and the right styles?
You know, it's something that I think everybody struggles with for the most part. You know, some people are really honed in on what they like, but it's hard. And especially with paint, there's like 70 million paint options to choose from. So my advice is to really look at what you typically would wear on a day-to-day basis. So if you're really not afraid of print or pattern in your clothing, then you're definitely not going to be afraid of it in your house. So really take cues from the way that you dress every day to see what your comfort zone is.
All right, perfect. And where can we go for more information?
Oh, I have a whole bunch of great visuals and more trends on frogtape.com/trends. Okay. So if you go check that out, you'll see all kinds of great ideas.
Easy peasy. Thank you so much, Tanya. Really appreciate you being here. And we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.